kata pakalima mano kara fo kulunko police station mandi ka sate o sate ndem boyta bele hani station klimawi that is deliberate abele no moy
Assalamualaikum badimulu ngamobe kontong aturnal kontong la hani di anal badim malum sude mancam Kunkujang Keitaya UDP political bureau YouTube channel di ngamin sote ali wala mun badim mati munta Musa Saidy Islamo Musa Saidy la ala yamaro to anala kuma kamoda be min be ka banko demola ane United Democratic Party demola hani bi momo be follow kan isi subscribe ya like ya share banam
yo assalamualaikum. Sister Kunkujang nge kontom bake enen drama kundanko sansi nge kontom bake yo manta mela ja yalo nin ko manta mela nimmina tala dro sisla jada ma sa fon fintindina bini nata manta mela ja ne bidalla la jura okay mbalbe kontona bi aramiso Sutola, because in Telajang is like 11:15. Mbemobe kontrom bake mongal kontrom bake Buba Sonko ablay marongal be kontrom bafalal be assalamu alaikum. Na broda tondi Muhammad Sane nge kontrom bake. We had a heated debate. Yeah. But I enjoy your debate anyway. Come in nyole moila dro bari na mole mude ba mo min kaka siya kala time mo wesa ke jube kay mo mbe tentula baake yo mbe mol be kontor na jang lafita nali na Gambia ko le kacha Gambia ko bar follow mba fala UDP congratulations Mbafala UDP congratulations because being 11 aspirant candidates fintita betata kela ka interview ke be congratulations all the candidates from President Dabo to President Talib Ahmed Bensouda, to President Lamin J. Dabo, President Danjo, President Fati, President Toure, Mbebe Kontrol Nabake, Democracy Lomu, Mbe Tentula Bake, and Mbe UDP Tentula Wala Bake, because this is a history, Nimu Tarikoleti. UDP is very good in writing histories in that country. More from our credit dealer. They are very good in writing histories. Niajube UDP, it will follow a first female national president Soto, Gambia political bacon. UDP said it will first female mayor rest Soto. UDP leo fananke, fanamu tari quality. UDP with other political parties, yes, a dictator by Bangkok, but Assemble Mamu UDP leti. Okay. And Kujamalum UDP Tarik Jamaleke o Bangkok. So Mbetentlo come back, Mbafala all the aspirant candidates eko alientel proud in le. 11 good candidates beko ilaftakela UDP la flag biarati. Womu ala tentu baleti womu nyatuta baleti Gambia la politikoto and UDP fangoto, but UDP work for that. They work for that. More Yeminke is Afoema. They have worked very hard to reach at that stage. Mol se tentu wala baki jai andum dokoni mol leaki. We have to recognize their hard work. Ngane nakari. Mol milio doku oke amam fo Gambia dingul fanal koma. man fo Gambia dingul koma to mbe tentula sako momi yalon ko fon he was the baton holder during that heated time. His Excellency Lawyer Usenu Dabo oton sa tentu bake ngajey anin wo musu jatolu minulu yalon ko ya koma mutaye aji am seka aji ya mundaw yabo aji sukaina ka mba arawolu mba jambandi wolu anin muske ba jamalu nse tentu bake mba adamba molkana nyinala mba adamba o muske ba ka sile monene ma moy ko mole ka den kilo safaye afamole ka si akala miro ke aka den kilo compose boy oton se tentu bake nge jay so mbafula all eyes are on UDP all eyes are on UDP although UDP la democracy hanisa dasatale to me la democracy dasatale the way we want to see democracy because ni UDP la democracy be at work oto nyo nengo ni nyo banendiro ni nyo kaja fo manyana taralanu je when it's come to more choice of leader but woman cannot diamond because I do not want to be talking about UDP left us stop la follow foni ye flag biara soto ni flag biara soto nza kumas mba jubela mbe flag biara wafula Gambian kol manyami but choice lebe momo la andu momo yela right soto le ka choice ke foni momi halon ko bi saying because UDP la talabanol ila MFDC ila rebelolu wolu yew jamale silande wala tin nga moy molle ka fo munana musolma apply andu UDP la position tije musol fewo fe UDP encourages pour musol ya apply but fo musol ma hani le ba because mol ajube say mol jama fo biye man ima hani pour ka fo ko mbatu nga apply because ka feel ko ni ya apply maybe some people might insult you ko mo manya naka apply so malo fo lo musol la dalilo siba but UDP musu capable lingol sotole milialon ko they can lead that party ya musu capable lingol sotole min se o party o fana lead no bare musuma apply so ntela miroto musol silatale to show because ni aje nganyim fo ntenga min believe ko ni aje ko democracy nyin dasatale ni ba usenu interest a fenfenna ni modo lafta ka adake auto drone ba usenu manke problem otide ba usenu would not see that problem bari talabani felebeje ni min silata talabano la bari ko enteto musale so talabano lo dema wala affaire soto ndema wala affaire soto so ba usenu is a democrat bari mol miluma understand itel ka mirako ebe ba usenu disrespect kan wala ni momo koy ba ebe position o nyini na ba usenu be dami it's not part of disrespectful ba usenu wole dua so wala nanko UDP bravo alla 10 aspirant candidates so we are watching and waiting iko on the 10th lom iba announce la who is going to be the flag bearer all eyes are on them What political and I like that purung kana track camp killing from kill staff line ntaman believe campla because I don't believe ko camplem ntanga min believe like internal democracy Sansi drama okay so okay lafta min kachala ja wolo mnyindi basically lafita generally lafta min kachala ja wolo mnyindi ko Gambia wedam fangolu yeah exactly my brother lafta min kachala ja wolo mnyindi ko because Gambia nol nka fenne itno mi yalon ko no banku dimu manyanka wo itno wolu ngadi amo kumase na sister jare sedi bala molu nare na platform o hijack mbul yake UDP programme oti ya hijack bini ngeje jam ntela call fa otala ntela riko so fa otala because ni nare da hijack la mbul so mimbi je wolom nyenti ko lafita nyin ko nyin kachala mum bakel because Gambia dingolu ndelu manga nyaadu la soto na manke Gambia belongs to everyone andum Gambia ay mol accommodate bakele ay mo sifa bele welcome ay atinale kuriya siata Gambia ibuka lonno jumati because mbuka toro screening ke mol milul ka dunna banko kam because Gambia dundla killing TJ airport you have different borders Talibans they are coming ndamu fengol janja weed janjawi ndefa manke janjawi tide malombe jumalle garawta talabanolde jumalle garawta talabanolde ndemo wollete de yalo say ISS lebe keri num ISS fanantata watumo num nyinom num Zama Biladi na mol num yadi le fa we call command num yadi le fa I forgot the name again maybe it will come very butum it's okay so Gambia there are many things minule alonko Gambia dingol be Gambia ya mutako nyimmanke problem or and this is a problem ndelbe mu Gambia dingol lati we need to tell the Gambians pour Gambia Mansakunda ka Gambia dingol la ko mo moy Gambia Mansakunda need to be the representative of Gambians although alte international satisfier under the detriment of your citizens we shouldn't allow that we welcome foreigners there will be no xenophobia in that country. We want to see foreigners in our country and then we welcome them. But why? Gambian kaul ali alfangol nyinin kaleban. For example, the fago no wali. Far right solom. IFD molom IFD. Bogaram. No, Bogaram. What is it? Ni Husama bin Laden na grupo Al-Qaeda but Al-Qaeda nata tala ISIS nata. So malo molu imbe kumanda munera. Al-Qaeda war imbe mu killing we are all the same, misunderstanding agreement like kata because ni more man kumin long. It's true. Ni tata dulato mbaranga na bading fonkol jahankol to nyeja ni min tata jahankol ya ni malo ni be jahankol la monomina ako my brother you are fake you are not real disappoint Gambian people ma understand because you are fake. Okay, ngalo muntelati. You are not real. Ngalo fana muntelati. Bari butunga ko fana disappoint Gambian. Ma understand. Mr. Emel Njai ngamere ye mistake ko kela saferol kono. So esa safe kula. Hani atre bentelema. Whether I disappointed Gambians. Maybe la argument or esa samana nole. I don't know what under ya based in the Muneka. Malo ya based in the Muneka. So, mimbi je rogolam nyintigo. Gambians na national ID card. Aning na passport is costing Gambian people a lot of money and a duration of 5 years. The passport. ID card alimako Gambia ID card ngamira ataka expire every how long because ID card kotola double jang and wobe santol and titala no je pour ka jube but ngalon ko aka expire okay so Gambia driving license they can renew every year yearly driving license utumombe fama la ngamira it's $500. Ika finkele about $500. Gambia driving license, you know, but it can't fall in every year. Okay, Yamaba, thank you. Gambia driving register will be around. Gambia driving license, you know, it can't fall in every year. Near falling every year. What a dunia dulato, intamaje dunia dulato. Driving license to change it every year, and you pay an amount of money. But passport 5 years. 5 years. So Gambia mansakunda nyanta min kela sign, inyanta fero kelale, because a Gambia passport dala fale from $3,060 to $5,000 plus, inyanta le yake 10 years. Inyanta le sign yake Gambia dingule 10 years. But the alien ID card, the alien permit for Guineans and Nigerians, you will data woliye from 3,700, I think, and 50 to $750. Malige, Koribe Freiburg enjoy camp, because I saw you, I think that you are going to Freiburg. Very nice phone call like Blalum Gate. So I go need that so malakono. Okay. So nde na concern momentija. Gambians, why we think that the government reduces the alien permit for foreigners and increase passport fee for Gambians? Why? Government man, any explanation be more. You see, Gambia, we have to value ourselves. Okay, ID card also 5 years. Thank you very much, Mr. Lamin Barrow. Gambia. Ntelu Gambia dingulu. Niminala na banko kam, we pay money to enter. Nimbe fintila, we pay money to enter. Agree tala. And Gambia dingulu, iko pour airport la security long woti. But Gambia dingel la bagasol ka fili airport. Constantly. Ama hani ke hani phone call today. Constantly. Gambian dingel la fengol ka fili airport. Okay. Nada say koreke. Yeah, you see? Yeah, because the biometric, thank you, Zach. Zach, to change his passport, in June, he went to Gambia for 12 days. So imagine, now, he might pay the ticket for, because June, ticket or dasi dia at a gila 600 euro a Duma. At a gila 600 euro a Duma. At a gila 600 euro a Duma. Plus, sign koreke tata koreke ka passport on Reno. Okay. So sign. Ngamfanyi ninkaleba. Why the government increases documents for the citizens and reduces for foreigners. Why? But until the government, ikakuoku can tell nole, and they go scot-free because it got challenge. Instead, na civil society organization inyantaka Gambia government engage minulla ibuke engage ala. Gambia passport only 5 years. Okay, compared near Jube, we don't have to say Senegal passport mujelati Malum itilla passport mujelati because it's in safer, but come in here convert to Dalasi. Malon jello. So, but Gambia ding jellebe in Europe, minuli alonko ila passport ka expire. andun jang ni la passport di la do kubla e che la expiry date sa fele e ka beke system o kono ni wo passport be expire la wato min they see it from the system so e ke kumande ko ila passport nyanda renewal abe expire kan because they don't want to keep you in the system while you hold an expired passport. They don't want to keep you there. So, what is the government doing? Because Wawato, you can go to the consulars only a tampuye. Malomuna na zag, I don't know for sign wobukakeba. Consular supposed to extend it for you. As I extend knowledge. Up to 2 years, ni itetala Gambia wato mina. You can change your passport there. And now extension, okay, you are allowed to travel with that extension of the passport. But passport was signed from $3,060 to $5,000. Zach, when June, July, okay. How much is the passport now? Because yeah, lafale some times ago, malo for junior tra la fataman. Can you help me? Ite fee jelle jo, for ite all fee ni joba, for la new tarife ole jo, so that I know exactly how much it is. Wala ni mo along how much recently passport mu jelle te Gambia. Primary yemma to tell me how much is it. So Gambia ding wala tina because na civil society organizational jamabi je yem failed. Okay, $5,000. Thank you, Byron. $5,000. So civil society organizational yem failed. Preso grupo luminule along the Gambia. Most of them failed us 5,100. Sansico 5,100. Okay. So preso, yeah, ngamera 5,100 because Ismaila is a lumina cover. Yeah, it's 5,100. Okay. GALA. I think GALA should one day open mic discussion open mic discussion with Gambians because GALA now, yeah, it's an asset for Gambian people because we don't now all these other pressure groups, most of them we don't believe them, we don't trust them. So now Gambians are relying solely on GALA. So GALA cooking wrong, I would advise them on that. Through media kata media to interview la, you know, inyanta was top level because the more they go to the media and engage with other people there, most of them want recognition from the government. GALA confront ka. Yatara among fute kono, but they want to use you people to be elevated. So GALA alinyanta kaminke. I know you people are very smart. Ntebankala advisor, but pruka idea diala. Wolom nyindiko albe media tale talana. Not Grand Bantaba, not iAfrica TV, not anywhere. Maybe once in a while, ale press release bondi wala ale press conference okay. Ale media house will invite. Ale left them for a Gambian call. Media houses could pick it from there and then disseminate the information to Gambian people. Because the more Alcata media house, the more government will try to engage you people secretly, whether Ali Along or Almalong, or Nalkata Wotodron, Gambian people be Kumasla to be skeptical on you people. And people respect this movement too much. They are our last resort. They are our last resort because Niaje B, Minister Solu, be Kumandila Minister Woro la be kata si kaira conference hall kono ika GALA la letter ika wale hono ikam farimba amandie Amandie. But do you know, in the cabinet, they can only discuss about Altero. Do you know secretly, they can only discuss about GALA? Ika kamfale because ika afalo ko yin lafta moli ya blale. Andu GALA be minke kam Gambia government should be happy with that because Gambia government, when the more they people ask for accountability and transparency, imanya na GALA jela ko nyindi no stubborn dale, but mba make sure that ko nyindi no we will put them to their position. No. And GALA recently GALA just recently, some of their members, ye bail, with a collateral of $50,000. And some of them are going to court. Why do they charge them for 50? Because more after no need bail like voluntary bail, self-bail, without no condition. But now they are under bail, and do need under bail. By law, need the problem do kono. Akela problem when you worsen it. Akela problem or worsen it. Because okay, Zach, for my brother, you pay more than that altogether. Those who fill the forms, you pay them separate. You pay 5,000 at Ajibank, etc. I was there in June. Okay. But for more Nyinkaimo, Namira will found so feel no found. For Namira JP stamp long and things like that, maybe. But from feel okay, it will count no passport or Nyinkono because from fillers out those have for $50, those have for $100, those now you go it could be able those have for $500, they don't care. You know. So but for more passport of family cost. Maybe if 4 months and $100, then passport of family cost is $5,000. So $5,100 or 5,000 whatsoever. Because need other JP that you have to pay them some amount of money. Okay, but GALA, it alone na last hope. It alone na last hope. And there is a lot of things. Now see, everywhere is commission, everywhere is tax force. Anything Nakita Bangkok Adam Barrow will form a tax force, pay them a lot of money, but result Bukanaj. Now taxpayers' money will use just like that. Yemira Bankola economical situation of Benyami. Yeah, because of the stamp, yeah, okay. So you have Filco, you have new Baketa. Bankola economical situation of Benyami, but Adama will form commission. The commission will be given mandate. New commission, if a mandatory time le shotola, inyantela commission of Banawatu Mina, and Naman Bang, they can request for extension. This is all money. Or commissioner Mila Alkeje Siri. There is nobody me alongo will get below $25,000 in a month. Below that, with all their allowances and things like that, they might go closer to $50,000 in a month. So in commission will be formed. It would have been used pour create no. For example, it's a government fund create no to help the youths. But among the Kodo Chikaya, the youth sola, the Ikataragi pare no. Youth soli baju berale, you come with your project. For example, it'll have a farming lekela. It'll have a farming lekela. Government can give you money. Recently, track it all over Gambia. Government can give you money. Yeta yo track it ya sang or ya donto ekajo demanding. But how government be ala track to chikanola nyadi la aditela it among any collateral sort of even offer a government because you have no money. How to start? So this government is wasting a lot of money. Instead, itelu ya lonko government expenditure. Itelka kodo min spend. Ya lonko wole siyata itela budget woti. Government ka kodo min spend. Ya lonko wole siyata la budget woti because ibuka plan. A man plan sort of. For example, Niko Ministry of Agriculture project called Lesotho. That project, ibajala follow. Ministry of Agriculture be mirala munel mbatunga motol sam for the project. And we need a motol sam, million motol ka hold that. So near motol sam from the project. Instead, Ministry of Agriculture, they go to farmers. Yeta molia minul kanyin horticulture ke nak do kol nin ku kodon milka animal husbandry ke bon ititala woliade itel be workshop le kumasla kata workshop la kairaba hotel jembe hotel nyin hotel olto itel kata workshop le ke and every workshop e be nyo jola kodola from that project money saying mune kana nake project ko nyimbuka banno aka bankro kodo ka bang ni ya korosin na commission auto na local government commission ika foko EU fund. EU requested audit reports. EU fund audit report or request because now EU don't want to give their money like okay ngani kodo diala rek altali nyin topoto aliya ke nyanya no EU want to know ye kodo min diala because the taxpayer should let kodo ye min diala bi zak ka kodo minjo jamani ni jamani be enveglun gel di la Gambia la zak la kodo ye momo be jamani be do ko la kodo ye. So the people of Germany wanted to know for you can na kodo mindi nyunu la e ka use in the best way. So ni ajembe nyim foga I know ko Gambian buka interest ba ga nyin kusi falla ni ba fo, but the thing is Gambian la soto be kanyandi munefe ani Gambia la documents nka document olu minulu nyini Gambia. How much are they? How much are they? Because ni konte ko nte mantara dokula mantara fenna nga opportunity soto nyanta ka travel and I need a passport of $5,000 just for 5 years. It's a lot of money. So at least for near passport okay $5,000. So what is the reason behind ko ibe foreigner so la alien ID card or that la? Albe ajijane these foreigners are more than the word welcome in that country. We welcome them. But mbenga kalamuta jane no there was a time no problem dole ne sotota no in Tujereng. Gambia government muneke ye bagasol sangwol yele sponchol ni everything foodstuffs and everything and they gave them a safety place for them to live. But Gambia no ka disaster sotole sama kono molka boy fintila bungol kono ibugalom fong ebitala dami nibe disaster management ka kodo sotolo pour ka kodo di wala bari ka kodo min soto mune kana la banje disaster management ka o kodo e faul ka o kodo tale yabe pati sana fenke bolo nyaam lamin e kera ndabanta political la jam please let's nga political landi aside ndene Amadou Baye Fos ngamira mina jubela ngam fansu political party form because political party milwe game all man of democracy kuola all man of democracy kuola so nga political party kuola ndi jana I'm not into that, okay lamin eketa ngedani please. So ni nyimbe jube Gambia dingul be under suppression yemburo dala fa Gambia dingul ja Gambia dingul la soto be kanyandi nyadi ila salary scales be nyadi ika jelle soto bari yemburo da mutala janne ya lafa Gambia dingul man fenkenoji and the price stay the price stay. But ni Africa for Gambia and Buro dadi ata Senegal, Gambia and Buro dadi ata nanyin sub-regional. But nanyin sub-regional la mola salary scales the better Gambia. Forgetting that ko Senegal la teacher killing, ila teacher killing. Akakodo means soto. It is equivalent to maybe Gambia have 5 qualified teachers. So you cannot compare. You cannot compare. Hani isanso mimo isanso ni Africa Africa Gambia la isanso dadia. But more minute be borderline in Gambia. Wol jama ikatela isanso za Senegal. So Gambia isanso David Diano la Senegal tinyale when people go to the border and then buy petrol. Dolfan ka petrol smogul. Kasamana Gambia. Kawafu. So ntela famim for la government ja wolom nyindiko. Alnyanta la Gambia no fanal bunya domande because passport nalia dollar for $5,000. Oto what is the reason? Ale almost $2,900 be bondi alien knowledge basically the Guineans and the Nigerians. Why? What is the reason? No more reason not. And Gambian people are quite with this. Well, not our bankoka and Nigerian jelle Gambia mi alonko ala business or register and paying regular tax. Guinean jelle Gambia mi alonko ala business or register paying tax. Mol mi alonko found ni these Guineans and Indians and in Lebanese all ni la bitiko yela Gambia. Ikamuru Guinea yela molu sambana wala ita jana yela molu sambana. Okay, Ako Dr. Cisse increases the government passport fee is primarily aimed at enhancing the sustainability of service delivery. The government has been subsidizing the cost of the process of the national document for several years and the increase. Nasis that Dr. Cisse ba. Dr. Cisse okay at a muspin doctoralty. At a muspin doctoralty. He doesn't care. Any government go $10,000 long passport or Dr. Cisse will come and justify that to Gambian people. But near Gambian call near passport or dollar fe auto sign. Inyan telefona ali diam immigration to extend passport because Gambian Jamale can travel and they get problem with this 5-year passport. Muna net passport or date fonko life increase la to 10 years. It's no problem. Passport or put $5,000. But ala lifespan inyantale or extend to 10 years because B, a lot of Gambians are there in a passport expert. Among Kaito Soto to travel back home. And they need their passport because Dolby now they are getting the opportunity. But in Mala, Prukata Kafuko, okay, Mbata Gambia, Nata passport taje so that Nana passport kina, near Nakaito dinner, is a passport sending you back to the embassy there, Nata na passport in visa collect to go back. A lot of people don't want to do this. So they prefer living there illegally. So the Gambia government enta jubelele passport ke 10 years. Near passport ke 10 years. Ni la fafan. They can even increase it to maybe $6,000-7,000. But a passport or a lifespan ke 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. 5 years is very limited. Gambia government lota janeko. Ye doko soto Gambia diunle outside Gambia. Iko ye doko soto outside Gambia. Wolom Saudi Arabia and ngamira UAE. Barangamol jele ebe kumboka nun Saudi Arabia ko government ye mako ilafta muhura nan. But people have told them. Spain. Yeah, Spain. Molia fuere ko unko. Saudi Arabia la human right record o mambetea. And we are fairly clearly ko alkatam bindani yalla. andu yafol Gambia government ye ko ele ko albedo ko kera iko 6 days in a week inyanta 1 day le soto la free baral kataje alfan ka fo ko 1 day fo al buko soto no free wali sabari wali wala commentole malo se wali sabari so nyimbe be kere nyimbe be juruma kan Gambian ko lega Gambianol tata Spain nak ngalon ko Spain at least Spain wala regulation libe bete ala baake Saudi Arabia tati because Spain they have to work on European labor law wala be wo mol cover European labor law wala be wo mol cover but Spain yo ke min kama eko they believe that ko ilaftala pour mole ñin bagwe ta stop because ni mol nata ñin bagwe la jama babije they come to Spain or Italy because ñin dula flori ka sembe wala Spain or Italy but how many Gambians are not Spain ngamra just recently long in Mauritania e ko kulumo boyta je mi alon ko momin fata je it was too much alama alay nemo nin ka faroke because the youth have no hope in our country wala nan kale ko GALA is the last resort but GALA formol fanali so hakilola they are doing very well but pour kata platform to all the time wala abal week la this is nte ngaje wala nyama pressure groups don't go to platforms like that okay once in a while let you want to sensitize the country people now you are engaging government behind closed door sometimes open door nka millo but jumale along weda now government people wanted to be friends with certain people and maybe find a close contact also which we don't know. Mafoko wale be carry. But we all know ko be near last time GALA enim minister le meeting was soto at Kairawa Sadora Kairawa Jara conference hall. Near minister Juve Ifanka Lonko, especially the justice minister. Ifanka Lonko, he was misleading. In fact, I can think Galanko trying to tell Galako, not Almanya Natala Siloka, Aling engage the we give you, but Ikamimbe for Woleko, they know that they are telling it Ikamim for Woleko, they are Ika Santo Kumole Foy. Ika Santo Kumole Foy. Just Itelo Baro. Yaitan the barrel of Bevinkel be engaged lale, we will make sure that we know whether there are people behind this or Ninke engage, we will be used to them so they influence no. Because their target is that no falale GALA for free. For free. Ya discuss le ko. Yalon chief of staff mimbi o dama mara. Modu sise. Because woman believe ko abe duna cabinet konole. Adama mara fereng. Adama mara. So ye mean for wolom nyintiko. This GALA, because Neo for Adama Barrow as a president, obviously, about minister ago, then laftala let's step down to do your findings. Because I tell you, you'll be in attending. Il a stop la tamla. That's their major thing. And Adama Barrow na ni mol man keal ka corruption scandal ni fonkol mi be fo kundote. Now this is their problem. And is this true? Whether GALA laftale purka tam ka Adama Barrow stopala. No. But this is the demand of Gambian people. Wala tina albe mirala ko 2026 election at a baila, we know te baila, fonko te baila. No. Whoever came, problem obe lorin dami. The whole Gambia should talk one voice. Walo nyintiko Adama, Jarama, Akanyantale, 10 years it's over our dead body. Gambia be nyanta nyo sensitize la nyina so that the field could be level for everybody. We don't have incumbent 2026 there. We have an incumbent party, but we don't have an incumbent flag bearer. Because Adam is supposed not to go. And do nyindula fana mu sign, nyinula problem out. Alma may understand. These ministers, they know that ko Molie hate Bakele, but not because of personal, but because of Ibe Gambian called exploit Kanyani. People hate them. So, Alia Miracle, they will sit down, fold their hand. Some of these ministers, Dolu Bunjam Lebebur, Bunjam Fula, and you be Janni Bekela minister. Maybe alone, maybe alone. But because Momo Bejang, maybe a minister Dolone before being a minister. But minister Jelebe Kono, me along Koeba Folako, me Korda is very standard compound. It wasn't that much standard. But I jube nenanga semester bo jele abe diamu kanu akafuko yala moto wero teinun dami ako polisol be lorninje iko fo Musa Drame la sister talo wo compound Musa Drame la sister la compound police kamuni nyingi. So we would say ko Musa Drame la tamu jet because atamu ministality ate right soto la police ya tarate ya ka guide. Ministry Jumalebe Adama Barrow in government man scandal so. You think that we will kick these people if a handful of drawing Adama Barrow ta see in Adama Barrow's Oval Office election OSC ikafoko na resulto acceptable. Alole mira in a silver plate. They're all thinking we will lose our everything. Because ya lonko ya soto nyama man senea. Fema mola kenol di nyin la jang around Bijulo kata other areas, very expensive areas. And by right, it is national because government allocation, every Gambian is qualified. As long as you are a Gambian citizen, you are qualified. But imanya na kenosolo. Imanyana keno soto la. Ni de hani kene kilin soto. Ite man qualify pour ka government keno soto. Wala na mol nata jang ila fa ika ko be politicize le. Biri ko lo adabo la muso aning lo adabo dingo keno apply. They have every right pour ka keno apply. Do you know for they got their own keno? Ka foko lo adabo keno be obulle. Lo adabo la keno mala keno leti. Niatra dingo so kenola wobe obulu already. Yes, woman qualify pour government allocation wa ayasoto. But kenetabu. Mansakunda foye fair kisikisiro leke man foye ma fair kisikisiro kento fonola. Bari I write soto leka keno nying apply. Ma foka nyanta soto la, but I write soto leka apply. But how can you give those lands to ministers? To our MPs? So, Tikasol Beje, Doctor Beje, our military officers Beje, you have the police, you have other civil servants, minuli alongo kata for retirement soto, ibuka keno soto no, or ni a keno found soto fa at the end ibuka bill no, because ibuka kodo soto, so eke labanela keno wafla. Di ni lafta 4-bedroom or Lola Gambia. 4-bedroom, ni lafta Lola Gambia. 1 million won't take whatever law nola because 1 million now in Gambia is nothing. Bulola Carola, cement bottom jellet. So Muntumalo Molbe found recover. Wala atina ni Gambia ya mutako. Adama Barrow is joking. Adama mantra joker. So Gambia no lenyanta itan la Adama lako. Unanimously benga agringa ni hypocrisy bula. Kafonyo ko hayalong a constitution or a right sort of like a contest. We don't care. Laftale nin dunia e tanyola. Nin dunia la kule tanyola. Adama, it's simple. You've done 10 years. It's enough. You have a lot of people in your political party. Wol fenam. Wol fenam. Wol enanam. You contest. You have your vice president. You have other people in your party. Lamin chamol baby jere. Lusano bijere. Wol fena wolelo bori ite manyana tala tatamla andum Gambia ngol wallahi nyine nyanta kala na fongol niano Gambia be register Gambia be carte o fay opposition o mbenga lo nako nteni te bukatara carte kontibla carte o kam manipulate nyami nteni te malo because the IEC is not transparent son te rely no la carte o kam ka fukombe adama bondi la wala ma fuko moy fitino kede no bar kayitande adama la koy manyanka contest wo manke koy la faka fitino la bondi Gambia wo matina koy la faka fitino la bondi Gambia no woni wo manke kilindi in fact il after adama la mako la to get a better legacy because dunia bitaka wole nyama sai no Mahama John Dramani Mahama of Ghana aya announce ko atitala tatamla because niaja katita tatam Mahama 2016 2012 Mahama lebenun Ghana to 2016 Nana Akufo-Addo ya boendi Nana Akufo-Addo ya boendi so Sam Nana Akufo-Addo I like good 8 years okay because Ghana is every 4 years I like 8 years ke atata Mahama bounce back so which means go I term follow kele so nyine nyanta kele la last time odi from findita ako he is not going to contest for third term Ako he is not going to contest for third term. Abogolo kono Donald Trump fana normally about a final iyale kam. The next election in America, Donald Trump cannot go because which means kona tata abitala third term lela. And America ikadan 2 term lela. You go haniatre ye munekeje. So we will honorable tell this to Adama. Naman Songala, the Gambian people need to tell him that no. Hence, even tell the Maracan, we don't want anybody to go beyond that. And ningam fango ngambululu bula for Adama tata. Adama is going to rule Gambia for 20 years or 25 years. He will come again at Aflako because the first 5 years, if a constitution of Sambalana. Constitution of Bafala Jacob 2 term limit over Taraje. So what will Adama do again? Abafala go 2026 to 2031 Oman Conti. What a continent. Andu ala deputy olu ibeba fasa ala kane. Because Gambia ni mimbe president yala honestly it la deputy ol kasia. Momi mu president wala deputy ol fanal kasia. The incumbent. So, Adama bita follow go 2026 to 2031. Wala dankale 2026 is a no-go area for Adama. So, the opposition na card play kuke. In the government tunnel, especially United Democratic Party. United Democratic Party. Ninga na card play very well. It's okay no for UDP to win. Bari ndebe minje kan woto sign. Wala mindigo. UDP is trying kaitandi mola go okay. UDP e momo sambanando because banko molbe batari ne ibe Adama Barrow boyendira which I don't believe. which I don't believe. Ntema believe wala. Fonga banku dingol, including the people of UDP. Nga banku dingol, ngenyininka with honesty. Opposition jamal lewe Gambia. I think opposition olu isa jube nole they strike a deal. But whether you trust the coalition government again, you know problem with. Because the coalition of Jube Dauda, and to Abdu, coalition government in Calaban. To Calaban. So, until be honest, there is a problem. Let me more for more. There is a problem. Gambia be a problem on Alama Baron ala government. Imagine Gala new government yininka alafta jelle dilano wo aki dinu 60 is it 70 something or 80 something children on me alongo nying oborgio e fa. But minister ko aninatala among ama long how much he left already dealer because they just want to give them a small token of money. The rest of the money, where is this money going to be? Landed in private pockets. But Milla Mol Fata, they just want to give them few thousands of dollars so that and nibe dealer albe kaito le sign alte fen claim no la koteke. Allah di no Fata. Femme fa, ila fa what man see. Ila fa what man see. Ah boy. Mfelembe di amola la jam. Bara science nga kido ta nga londa ko nga bunta nku bebe tela. Science. Fonna fa what ozi. Dam fonna mfanfa. Obviously, alaman tankala wa. So obviously, nyindi no la fa what man see. Ye fenne di la wala ye be fa. So yam fukute wala. Nite yam futa. Wala odi no be yam fula leba. So at least Nibe will compensate. Labor life will compensate Kanjand. You are compensating life. Ibe life will compensate Kam. Ite be jumala life compensate la with $1 million, with $5 million, with $10 million. This is about life. Dindi me yalon ko wuluda. They are expecting ko itel fanal nyanta keba ala liye fansul dingol soto. Sa ite minister to katalo e kafuko lafita min dile man song saying they took the government to court because he tell they want more. But yenyin ka and I'll tell you more is it hano any mansakunda government department yenyin ka roke ko lafita ni information or lon and we nyantaka information or dial. So ntabe journalist or danila altaba leta Ministry of Health ali yenyin ka nim victimol minula lonko dingol fata allegedly plan kadi every individual. We wanted to know. But Dauda Wurla Faye thinking that he's doing a good job, a good PR job for government. Molla mol fata je Dauda la badin tije, Dauda din tije. Minister Clean tije min dingol ya longo e boroso. This is very simple fam. Borol nata Gambia nyadi. Jumalle borol samana. Andu ni borol binana regulation ole beje. Ni itabuka boro samana no banko ka yatre man lansi no soto. Juma lansin ti jumalle o borol samana banko ka. Feman vo la ko. Benga mo jane sign chief of staff ko. Modu gi ako parliamentary inquiry for investigation about the Russian oil scandal ako is 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks. Investigation no keta wala. Police only investigate. Ya jeko there is a problem. Mi alonko corruption all ketale. ite kana fo moleko is too weak. What is the hidden agenda here? Ikamune mabo. Who is involved? Imampare min ye expose. Because Tuluku of Bangkok, oh, very high ranking phone call about Kulon agenda, not me and you with the rank and files, no. Very top official or level Kulon auto. And that Dana Mokinina, because the Navy will know. The Gambia Army Navy will know. Because Kuluo Kuluminala Ubakono, the Navy will know. But who authorized Pruo Kulumul Yela Tulo Wafuno Gambia? And Mimmarata Tulukola Gambia, or on petroleum ministry. And on the Director General of Petroleum is responsible of the operations of petrol in this country. So I was involved. This Russian Molka $600,000 in the every month. At the salary level. Every month. So how many months like a Gambia? And before the $600,000 only lie. Before agreement of form in Gambia, how many thousands or millions of dollars or dollars will follow the float la? So what happened? GALA is Gambian pressure group. And Gambian Alcataria facility. Najele model kumasta kafu GALA fanana demonstration or lafta siala. It's not about that. Gambia be problem on it. Gambia be problem on it. Gambia be problem on it. So even Gambia niatra Gambia mudula doti. Every day nyantala silokan. Every single day. Because there is a problem. Health services are not good. Electricities are not good. Water supply are not good. The living expenditure is very expensive. Ome nge konto bage famo keda. Ngai famo keda dogo be nyari do. Okay. So Gambia a problem also is a min kachano watu is itano ibe mansakunda engage la mina. But is the government serious with Gambians? Because we don't know money can fit in this local because the cooperation number one is not there. The cooperation is not there. So mbe kalankol danila altelum na last hope. Ali situation jube ale mansa kunda nyininka because more finditale Mariama Taranga FM afinditala ko Gineanol ka bata itata dawoda wala ya tinate findita ka Gambia mansa kunda engage ka foi ko Gineanol ka bata kayto ko wala jande andum kayto da ko la yatale puri wala kayto tala Gambia musu jumale fanambe findila kata minister ya ka Gambia mansa kunda ka bunda konkon kate kanka foi ko ali passport da kolandi Gambia no yele andum Gambia de milikana ka bonan to abdu ni nata ni airport lay ka dalasi wuli kilimo min joje wo fana alnyanta bondi lale pour Gambia dingul because ni la kodo nata jay ka invest janneto alfana mo kilina nyanta findila we wait and see whether government is going to honor Omar Lako because ni the whole government is a Mariama Tarangala ko hono for a pass alien kato data la nyile from $3,700 to $750. So sa apoko ye 3,000 o kono 3,000 o beta tela jana 700 landi ko okay anga $50 so bondi ye woje dron sa ye jelle murundi wolka 50 minus 3,000 2,000 950. You will be bondi nyilege. Gambia passport was $3,060. Yena Gambia passport yake 5,100. So aboko min bondi nyilu elianole government ko no ninga nyimbe bondi elianole, it is going to be a losses for us. Saimbe minkela anga lafa Gambia dinguleje. So look at this. Ye elianol dandi ila banku dingul ya kola nte kamera ni government ikafuko ika passport subsidize leno. Bula ni ma elianol la fongol e ma subsidize o ya fila embassy lego ala la molla alien ID card ala subsidize. Why Gambian people have to subsidize it for them? So Gambia government, Gambian taxpayers subsidize for foreigners. Yeah, and we are all sitting down calm. Nkata immigration. Ni futa de ko sign 5,000 no. Okay. Because it tell how you passport over. If you have your passport over, you pay. But if Guinean or New Nata, they will be happy. More milk at 3,700 jo. Sai ka for go 750 jo. Ninta mo Guinean or mbe 3,750. Na bere bita immigration. Na for lafta maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years left on. No, janni kudo bita kila ya bela fa mbita la ngajo nga for la for 5 years la, because femi nyanta 3,750 dollar for 1 month sa yeta je wol koy go no sa 750 lo mbe wakila nga ko do be tuje nga fa ko sa mbe 2,026 dollar 27 28 29 30 nga ko do bule bule, because before that, nobody knows what is going to happen. Before that, nobody knows what is going to happen. Niatra ko waka allowle. For example, niatra ko waka allowle. Like it's a permit to journal for 2 years or 3 years. Niatra ka allowle. Maybe the immigration people, but I don't think they will do that because woman tra dunia bulato. You cannot pay beyond the expiry time. They need other, for example, Germany, la resident permit, near dealer, timeline le PJ, but it depends on what kind of resident permit you have. It depends on it. They have, Ekador dealer is 1 year, Ekador dealer is 2 years, Ekador dealer 3 years, or indefinite or dealer. Indefinite. But indefinite, visa. You have indefinite visa now. You have permanent resident. But the card has an expiry date. But ni muruta still ila title is indefinite. But ibela kato ni iba extend la. The card kuto dile la. Mi alonko nila kato nyanta bananon 2030 le. Na banda 2030. Still you have the indefinite. Because the title is indefinite. But the card is expired. So ibela kato renewal from 2030 to 2035. Still you have the indefinite. So at if you want to apply for their passport, yeta passport or apply. But if you passport of apply la nyadile. Nibo passport or apply la. Abatara loko. You are doing a full-time job. And you don't need to be under any payroll of social. For etara do full-time. Social te kodidile la. Because they check all those things. You know, a passport or sort, then German passport is it goes for 10 years. 10 years. So it's in a card of an dealer. ID card in which will also go for 10 years. Because it's a national ID card TJ. So passport, you don't need residence permit now because you are a citizen to that country. Which I hope ko until Tamala Lube, be left alambe banko minkan like a citizen to banko because wala ke mari dahandi, you get free movement, you get a lot of opportunities near your passport so amanke kibiri laoti. Amanke wala na model ka banko na passport amanke coming to kibiri laoti because if you have free movement so because no one what more ni Gambia passport or bebu ila fatala England you have to go to the embassy the visa dealer ni be Germany wala ni be Swiss wala Sweden but saying ni German passport or bebu wala Swedish passport you just take your passport get to England. Yes, of course, Amit Rame. We are the one paying for those aliens. And you imagine aliens all because government ka aliens all in a way they want the aliens to feel that this government is intelligent and government fasalal. What interest does the government have in this aliens for alien kato that tala alien sole kalafa Gambia dingleji? What is the interest? What interest mo only carte violet? What interest is only for carte file. You think number one, the government law, iko alien sole ko. Delvelandinga alien alka 3,700 le jono. Nga data lale for 750. Nga $2,950 be bondali eje. But these oppositions need not. In fact, Ibala alien cattle, alka 3,700 or minjo, they will double it for you people. So the best thing is, Ntelbe kaito dilala, aleta voters cattle nyine, alena ale vote ntele so that we remain and you enjoy the privilege. I don't know whether this whether this one is sound. Purmoya understand. That is the only thing. The only interest government has on these aliens is voting. Andu ajube yake wati jumal. Just when the voting year is coming. Just when the voting year is coming. So, andu Ning ID card issue me alonko. They are issuing ID cards in Koikata Gambia or Lemako ID card outside. The only political party me a kuoma man the wolum UDP. Mama kandidi amutalale. But muna atina all the political parties ibete kambene a press conference okay. They don't need to go kafuko mbitala call level. A press conference to send direct information message to the government. Mama kande, His Excellency Lawyer Hussein Udabo, Halifa Sallah, Esa Fall. Then a press conference okay. Amanta Kela Komingo, they are planning to form a coalition or whatsoever. No, but a press conference okay to ring the alarm bell. No, Albany ID card home indican. It's not fair. But in telephone opposition it hanging back to put pressure on the government. Kafuko munat nalia foreigner alien ID card or datala. Now, even the oppositions want the foreigners to vote for them. Because opposition will tell all openly, Kavo foreigner kalna le carte of fine. But ba keno la nyadile, nite foreigner yalon ko ni carte of abule. It was season or abule because I carte of sort of already. It ajela carte fine la, emava carte of fine. So the only thing the opposition have to do, near foreigner minje, eko foreigner yaje new opposition party card, ila plano momenti, ni nata. Il after ka alien ID card kale free. I kale free. But whether obeduna foreigner soul to local because government sufindi openly. openly. Foreign the oppositions bakela secretly. But governments of Intino openly yellow platform or ngalla fonko talaliele baral yajer opposition on malafala ikoni nate balafala. Ikoni nate balafala liele. So the oppositions have a disadvantage. A very serious disadvantage. But until Gambia no lenyanta obondila. Together with our CSOs and the opposition parties, together. Opposition parties all nyantale nyin kaiti ko ye press conference o kala. Together. Itabe tu no la UDP buru. Wala atina. UDP got more blame. Lawyer Dabo get more blame. Yala kuo kuyandi Gambia nkole ye panialta ka be mini ala mimanka songoti ya be mini ala afango fiti fatata ndeli ya fiti fata nyao nya luolu nka si janne ka Lawyer Dabo fo ka denkilo lulaye ka sukuo lulaye ka dualu kaye nga kuo be fiti fata nyao nya ni nga nkodi re ka folo nyilman kenda ye dusano ye mimfo ye wole be tel buru Sidi Njai ye mimfo ye wole be tel buru because wole tel febo. So mbenyin narrative change no la nyadile. How? Are we going to be radicalized? Puka make sure ko Nimolu have to understand that citizens have right in their country. And the citizens' right must be respected. But in Teokela in a silver platter. And we don't want to be xenophobic on them. And every foreigner. Alinga tonya fonyo ede. Kafowe kanana banko kane kana kaito soro ega funko keja interfanal na to Abuja when we have that opportunity puka kaito soro like that under the detriment of the citizens there mbebe sonanga ka kaito accept mbebe sonal ka kaito accept everybody moti jembe balana o kaito everybody will accept that paper. So luntango fanal be bolnya luntango ka wandiya abka care back. Imagine 2017 ni dara gine gara soto in bundo eka gine motor jere motor nani lulu ya bula nyono kan they are all going because they think that there will be a problem. Bandela fa min fola Mariama Tarangai. Guineans are very happy with you. But Gambians are very upset with you. Sign. For Gambia dingul mandra Guinea. Will Mariama Taranga go to Guinea? A Guinea man sakunda fana engage. For Gambia no milbe Guinea. But Mariama would not do that. Because Mariama don't have any interest Gambia no milbe Guinea. So I'll tell Gambia no mil fana albe Guinea. Alfana leta Guinea mansakunda ya ali afego ntela bango ala Guinea dingol tata jele adiamtan na banko mansakunda ye pamito datale sa entel mil fanal biyan laftale pour ka diamala alfana le entel tatala alentel fanal tatala because Mariama by right akam Gambian citizenity but Mariama e Guinea ala fata Guinea la nyato tala Gambia because now how many aliens have Guinean aliens have Gambia ikamin bejo so ni woli o bejo it's millions of dollars. Now Gambia is losing some money but instead because most of these Guinea, Guinea, they go with a lot of money. Because they are used to the customs at the border. So they will just give them some money. In Ilakoro eta. Nibe bol nang Guinea. Nimi ye mangasino soro. Ay mofla bol nang Guinea. Instead ka molta do ko la Gambia no. Abe mol bon la nang Guinea. Ni Libanese ol ka wala ke, Indian ol ka wala ke. And our labor department is there. Imafo ko no alta la mo bon la nangine ni la fita do kula la jay be do kula soto la janne andu lebo ak nyanta make sure la lego hani wo labor sol mili ke kela bitikol to ye kaito e tare ni tema ya lonko code of conduct la bije because ntel mo fingolo ni ka mo joyla kodola ake balo janile sakoni karfa sita ba jola abeni kuma kan kolangolom bari ni be la doko di la be doko kala wato minna ika doko sifa bele di ala that person will accept ayo doko ke bari ni jo wato sita awe balo jani ika munda ko ba so kan kodola le wato dum ala hard and money ba jo ka walla alta jimpex ñing indian on mil bi jali ali ñing gambian boy sol tare ila stolto do ko you even think that ko foy be ñil enslave kan wala na that sister our fanta tambedo we need to thank her very well because what domain mala domain abe awareness ke ka wodula to bakel so the labor department le nyanta our fanta tambedo mutala e bulu fulola ina e do ko Gamen on tel so fatal. Well, so nata pour kanyina fali the ID card tariff muni atina Gambia mansa kunda ba talala alien olela alien permit and they increase the Gambian passport. So let every Gambian think about this. Munomu interest at this time we are planning for election. And look, the number of foreigners movement in La Bangkok, immigration from Imalo. The number of Nigerians in Gambia Bangkok, immigration malo. The number of Guineans, immigration malo. And look, Nilera case study ke bakelete. Because why not Senegal? And Gambia la immediate fonko mu Senegal leti nebo mu Senegal leti ba muna na Gambia immigration man ta Senegal pour ka ID card to daji muni atene man Senegal la resident permit o data for Senegal lu ka resident permit o do Gambia because man ke Gambian resident permit is for foreigners no matter what hani atre bota bunkilin because ngamo bunkilin dula dobe Gambia side dobe Senegal iko kap korda fango jele korda la kankan ida be Senegal kono wa be Gambia kono bungo be Senegal kono wala wo Gambia kono bungo dol fango bi iko dol la hafu ka tara Senegal kono dol so wo borderline of fango people prefer to receive safer from Gambians from Gambian bitikol mil be Gambia they prefer having safer from Gambians there. Imafo ko Senegal la permito data la. Imafo ko immigration is going to Senegal ka ID card ho di Gambia dingol la. Imafo. But why Guinea and Nigeria and Dunia crossing apart from Senegalese Guinean less yet. After Nigerian one. I don't know whether the opposition will be able to do that because if the opposition does that, still now, government could use that against the opposition because government upper hand sort of pour nilu ke encourage no pour ID card or voters card sort of because ikamuneke albea jane no last election sidin jay kamuto malala ita dulaldo ika attestation o ta sefol bulani ani alkalol bulu attestations jama balu kata ke di janjal nawol tem so Nigerianol they have a good number of Nigerians in Gambia Guinean of the same thing So why government in Bank will choose to reduce drastically the fee of them in the election year? Well, let us leave this to Gambians and think about it. We leave this to Gambians, we both think about it, do the brainstorming. Now feel maybe we start writing open letters to our oppositions. And that's what exactly I said, Amit Ran. Nobody can stop them from voting if they have legitimate voters card. Nobody can stop them. Not stop no. I'm not even talking about a voters card code. I'm coming for what is the interest in the voting year? So the interest is that we have to strike a deal. I can't charge me now, Seattle, and you want us to vote for you. Then Alatala, you go Kemba, Talala, 750. You think all the foreigners, they will run there and then pay for that permit. You got 3,700 of women. Saiko na $2,950 pay on the age. Which is very bad for the citizens. Anyway, love the Kaole for. So let Gambians look at it. Nga jube mune bije dal mbe nga jube nyofe. La baraka bage ngal tentu ngal jay for what it is.
Ni be adakini. Ipo kenyu wote sansa. Ifuta na sasa ni mfuta jana. Tabwa sana.